Here we go again. Well, over the last few weeks, a few people have actually asked me if I could do a little video on Outlook or Hotmail or something like that, just to give the idea. So I will. This is it. If you have a Outlook address already, then obviously this is your sign-in page. But obviously, if you haven't got one, you need to sign up now, and it will take you to create an account page. There's nothing sinister about this page. Basically, you need your first name, your last name. Remember when you're putting the first name in that this is the one that everyone will see. Your friends, your family, co-workers and other Microsoft services will use this as the greeting on letters, etc. So there's your first name, your last name. Create a username for yourself. There are many in use, so you have to be a little bit careful and a little bit clever with it as well. So you type in what you want your email account. So if you're Bill Smith, you might try Bill Smith, but have a feeling that might be gone. So Bill123 Smith might not be gone, and you can check it out. And you need to check it out in Outlook and in Hotmail if you prefer. So that's just one way round, just for curiosity's sake. 123 Smith. Yeah, Bill123 Smith is available, so you could have that at Hotmail. And you can also have it at Outlook as well. So if your name is Bill Smith, that's a good one for you to start with. Password creation. If you saw a recent video of mine called In My Diary, within that program is an excellent password generator. And of course the diary itself is secured with the password. So you need, if you use something that's generated like that, you can have up 15 up to 32 different characters in there, all totally random. Take a look at it, check that out. It's www.maydaymusic.co.uk and select the tab In My Diary, and you'll download a good, very useful diary. But that's beside the point. Create the password, make it unique, make it different. Don't stick to the usual ones you use on other bits and pieces, because everywhere you go you should have a different password. Give it a try anyway, make it unique, and re-enter it there. Country, region, obviously if you're in the States, you need to have the United States as a country region with a zip code. If you're in the UK, you select UK because that's where you're at, and it becomes a postal code. It's the same thing. Birth date, yeah, put your date of birth in there, and remember that if ever you forget your password, this could be one of the questions they will ask you to verify you're the owner of this account. So don't be knocking 10 years off because you feel younger, whatever. Gender, you have to select whether you're a male or a female, or not specified. Choice is yours. Protecting the info. Your phone number helps us to keep your account secure. And how does it do that? Just occasionally they may want to verify that you are the owner of the account, and they will phone you on the number given here to verify the legality of your ownership. Same again there. Alternate email address is the same again, where if you know, they may send you an email to that address, and if you've forgotten the details of it, then you could be locked out of your own account. So if you have an alternate email address, then put it in there. If not, then listen on, because when we get to doing a YouTube video, we'll see it, how to get an alternate address in there. If you don't have one, don't put it in. If you get one later on, you can always edit the information anyway, so don't feel put out. This is the little security check they do to make sure you're a real person creating the account and not a robot. If ever you click on the audio, you need to have your brain in 3 different places, because it's a load of garbage and it doesn't seem to make sense. If you want a new one, I mean the one that's popped up here, this KRKBY3 is fairly straightforward and simple to look at. But you can change that very quickly by just clicking until you get one that you're confident that you've got the answers to, like that one for example, 3YSX3. Type that in the box below, and away you go. If however you get it wrong, you still get a second bite of the cherry, so don't feel it's the end of the world because you got it wrong. Microsoft promotions, leave it ticked if you wish, because you get some good offers from Microsoft, and may be able to save you money on future purchases. So if you don't like it, once you've ticked it and you start getting a bit fed up with the stuff, you can unsubscribe. So don't feel you're obliged to keep getting stuff from them. Once you've done all that and checked it all through, click on the create an account, and then you'll be able to go to your Outlook account, which will look something similar to this. There's the inbox. That's where your emails will come in. Archive, if you've had an email in your inbox and you want to save it for some reason or other, pop it in your archive. Junk, if you get spam email or junk email which may turn up in your inbox, you can mark it as junk and it will go into this folder here. Anything that does appear in this, just have a cursory glance across, make sure it hasn't got mixed up accidentally, and just delete it. It will bypass the deleted folder, it will be deleted straight away. However, any that are in your inbox that you decide to delete, they will go to the deleted box, and you should be able to recover them from there. Ideas is a folder I created when I was just on a practice run. You can delete them, delete the folder, and if you want to make a new folder, it's very simple to do that by clicking on new folder. Let's have a look at sending emails in this. If we want to send an email, we'll click on new, and we can type in here the email address where we want the email to go to. We need to put a subject, which will go in here, and then we can add the text for the email in here. And if you want to put a smiley face in there, you can also do that as well. There we go. And that's quite straightforward and simple. We can send that. Oh, I didn't put a subject line in. Okay. Test email. There we go. There's a test email. So we're going to send it anyway. There we go. Off it goes. And if we look in the sent folder, we have one I sent earlier just to check it out, and the one I've just sent. If we don't want to keep them in the sent folder, we can delete it. If we look on our deleted bin, those are the two I just deleted, and if I click them again, they'll be gone for good. That's it. And family, if I get emails from family, I'll just drag them into there, and away we go. That's on the new. Let's have a look. If we press this little downwards arrow, what happens when we click on there, it opens up a whole new ball game. Basically, people is our address book. Let's have a quick look. I don't think I've added anybody to it, so this will be blank. That's quite right. But through this you can sign in or join Skype. You can add people to your contact list from Facebook, Twitter, Google, LinkedIn and Yahoo. Or you can import contacts from a CSV file if you have one. So that's the People tab. Let's go back and again click on the Outlook, and it'll show us a calendar. Straightforward calendar, not a lot to write home about in there. Got last month's part of last month first, and then it starts Sunday the 1st, and so it goes on. Today's date highlighted in grey. There we go. Let's close that tab and click again. OneDrive is quite a handy little tool to have, where you can store documents, you can store photographs, and you can put stuff in for public viewing. So you get quite a bit of space. There's 7 gigabytes in total, or if you want, you can actually get more storage or apps that will go into the OneDrive folder there. So play around with that. As I say, 7 gigabytes of free space that you can use or not if you choose to. It's quite straightforward, I think. Right, so let's click again, and we see here we've got Word online, Excel online, PowerPoint online, and OneNote online. So if you need to do some quick Word editing or Excel spreadsheets or PowerPoints or OneNote editing, whatever, you have all the tools there when you sign up for your Outlook or hotmail.com email address. They're all straightforward, just as you'd expect. It's got the ribbon format at the top there. Click on a new document. Bump. It's waiting. Probably have about 10 of them now. The ribbons and the files as we used to see them. A lot of people prefer that. There we go, that's your documents. So click again, that's the whole lot that you can have, and all this is in Outlook, and it's all free, which is it's always good to know, isn't it? So there, that's the end of the demonstration for Outlook. But as you can see here up on the top, we have a YouTube section as well. So we're just going to very briefly run through how to sign up for a YouTube account. YouTube is owned by Google, so you're also signing up for a Google account as well. And if you haven't already got one, click on create an account and you get taken to a page very, very similar to one at Outlook. Again, first name, last name, current address, which will be verified. You'll need to verify that once you put it in. Again, password creation, you need to be a little bit choosy and try to be unique with your password. Birthday, you need to have the correct date of birth. Again, if you lose your password or forget your password and you contact them, they may ask you the date of birth to confirm that you're a genuine user. Gender, same questions. You're either female, male, or something else, alien perhaps, I don't know. Mobile phone number, very handy because they keep your account secure in that. They can send you a text message to help access your account if ever you forget your password. So if you have a mobile phone, pop it in there. Different countries are available as well, as you can see. Prove that you're not a robot. That's quite clever because that's just straightforward 560. You don't have to worry about deciphering uppercase and lowercase. I quite like the idea of this, and it's probably just as secure as the very confusing one at Outlook and Hotmail. So basically just type it in there, 560, just like that, and it will be quite happy with that. Your location, we need to select where you're at. United Kingdom is good for me, and tick the box there to say that you agree with the Google terms of service. It doesn't hurt just to pop it up and have a quick run through. It's not that long, and find out what you can do and what you can't do, because there's quite a bit of area in there concerning privacy and copyright. If ever you put a YouTube video up, you have to be the sole owner of that video. You can't just choose somebody else's work and put it up. You need to be 100% your own work. So there we go. Next step, we click on the next step, and that will sign us up for an account. And therein you can go to we can go to YouTube, and you'll see something like this. This is my account, Howard L. Hall, and if you like one of the videos that you see here, is in my diary, the free one I mentioned earlier on, but there's quite a few others there, quite a good list. And if you enjoy them, then this is the red button to hit. You can subscribe to the account, and then you get an email to say when I put new videos on there, which if you're interested in them, then click on there and please subscribe. That's about it. I hope you've enjoyed a very brief presentation about how to sign up for these things. That's it. Thank you for listening.